Well, welcome back to the GNC Family Farms. How we all doing on this fine Wednesday? First week of March, and it feels like March. I could roll up the sleeves. Short-lived. Tonight it'll be back down to the low teens. Rain will be changing over to snow, and then it'll be down in the 30s the rest of the week. Hey, it's bipolar Ohio. What can I say? You know, you get what you get. Well, yesterday it was nice, just like it is now. Nice and warm, and wasn't a wasted day. Yesterday it had nice sunshine, and so it wasn't a wasted day. What you see behind me is the lower area down here. Now down here is where I worked all day yesterday. No, I did not do a video on that subject. But I did cleared all that out. If you can see down there, along there is where I cleared all the brush. Took up trees, brought them up here so I can cut them up. So I did a lot yesterday. Not only did I work on this area down here, I'll hand you down here and I'll show you, bring you up a little closer to it. But yeah, I did all that down there. All the way over there. Now you can see the tree laying down there. That's still got to be cut up. I tore up the tree trunk, got it out of there. And sorry about that bump there. When you have farm animals around, they will bump the cam tripod. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I cut all that, got all the trees up and brush and cleaned all that up. There's the tree I was talking about. I still got to get that cut up, but there's always another day here on the farm, so we got plenty of time to do it. Take you down here and show you what else I did. Bringing you down here. All right. Now what you can see here is what I did is I made the trench, got it all dug out. Now the plan is right here, right about there. That is going to be a ground drain I'm going to put in. So I'm going to put a ground drain right where I just showed you. Okay, so that way it'll run all the way down and dump into that spill area there. Now Miko hears me. I don't know if you can see him. I'm afraid if I go over there too far, they'll take off. And they still might. Gypsy down there probably got them all worked up. But there are two little mowers and a baby down here. Oops. Now that water will recede to a point of where them ducks are at, the mowers. See them right there? So basically where they're at, that's where the water recedes at. And most of the time during the summertime, there's always water there. I sort of wonder if there's not a natural spring there. I was thinking, because there's always water there. Even in the driest point of the summer, there's always water there. So I wonder if there's gypsies in the water. Crazy dog. So I wonder if there's an actual spring there. But that's where we plan on, after the spring, bringing in some piglets, raise them up for freezer camp. You know what I'm saying? But that's where we thought about putting them at, because that'd be a perfect swaller area. They can go down there and just tear it up. Don't matter to me. They can dig it out. Hey, go for it. So yeah, that's the busy day yesterday here on the farm. And no, I did not do a video on it. I should have, and I thought about it in the beginning, and I was like, no, I really want to get to it, because it did take all day to do that, clearing that brush out. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. And there goes the mallards. Of course, Gypsy down there chasing them. You gotta love Gypsy. She protects the farm, that's for sure. So I'm not going to scold her for it. You know, that's her job, and that's what she does. But yeah, I did got some more trees dragged out of the brush, because my plan is to get all that cut up. There's some trees back there in the back that I got to get cut up. Couldn't get to it last summer because it was covered in all the brush and weeds and briars and all the nasty stuff you don't want to get dragged, you know, get into. But I dragged that out yesterday, and yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. This week's been kind of a busy week. This is the first full week of Paisley girl with her new job. She's loving it. She's so funny. Last night, yeah, it was last night, she called me, and we were talking on the phone on her lunch, and she's like, guess what? And I go, what? And she goes, I made me some work friends. She's so cute when it comes to things. I was like, you met some work friends, huh? She's like, yeah, 2 girls. I was like, wow, keep it up. But yeah, today is not that much to do today. I got to do some things in the house that needs to be done. Didn't clean last week, so I'm gonna start today, get it kind of caught up. Plus it's supposed to rain here, but I don't look like it. It actually looks like it's clearing up over there. But I did a lot yesterday, so I got a lot accomplished yesterday. Bring you around here and show you the... Hi, Gypsy. What you doing? Was you chasing mallards? There's our farm cat, little Millie. I see here, I got to do some of this with a shovel, but this is where the water, the piping will run out and run right out to where the water's at now. Ah, look at this. I just saw this. This is what I'm talking about. This property is hilarious. It's not that old. I thought it was going to be older. The license plate. One of these days I'm going to dig up a car, I swear. You won't believe how many car parts that I've dug up, especially in this area. This must have been his pile where he threw everything at. Huh, that's crazy, a license plate. See, like here's a piece of a gear. Or no, that's a, yeah, it's a piece of gear. This was kind of tricky right here with the tree right here. But I think I did a pretty good job. This area here was kind of harder, as you can see. It's more of a clay base. See the difference in the coloring? This one might have to be dug out a little bit. We'll have to see once I get the piping in, and I'm sure I'm going to have to do some by shovel just to get it the where it'll flow. Now see right here, when it rains, it comes right down the driveway and puddles a good bit right in this area. That's why I'm thinking this would be a good spot for the ground drain. There we go, get it out. And right between here, when it floods out, water runs up here. And we were talking, Paisley girl was talking this morning, we talked about building this up more, building it up and bringing it over, but still it's going to be lower on this end anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter putting a piece there to block the water from coming up. It'll help, but still you have all this lower part where the water will flow out anyways. Mother Nature has its own plans. Yeah, we'll take a walk down here real quick, and then I'll close out this video. Hi, Gypsy. Now this is where Miko is normally at in the summertime. As you can see, he has dug himself majorly here. This is all done by Miko. I see, not last year, it was the year before, I cleared all this out where all these leaves are at. You can kind of see where the leaves are at. This is where I have mowed before. This up in here, this all here was all cleared out yesterday. And just to show you, when I was cleaning the brush out here and scraping, and look, old tire. So I said one day I'm going to dig up a car out here somewhere. Who knows? Hoffman's body might be in here. And all these trees here, I brought them back here. Kind of made like a little area gate. There was a board that was up in here, and it had nails on it. Well, we have people that like to trespass, ride their four-wheelers down through here and go onto our property. Now the plan is right here where this tree trunk is, this one right here. I've got 2 wooden poles that I'm going to be putting in, and put a no trespassing sign on probably a steel cable across it, and I can still go through there, but by opening it up when I need to. Oh, and I do have no trespassing signs. See them? One right there, one way over there. Someone will probably say, well, why didn't you just put signs up? Well, there is signs, but they don't want to follow them. So, yep, there's the brush. Cleared all this out. I gotta take down that tree. Gotta get that sawed up and cut up sometime this summer. It's not a big rush on it. So I just gotta get that cut up and get it processed. Some of it will be used for campfire, and some of it will be used for the house. All right. Well, Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little kind of jumpy and we're walking around just talking, but you know, that's the way it is. And like I told you a couple videos back, there's no fakeness here. It's all real. We're just real people, country people. We love America. By the way, did you see Donald Trump last night? He is the man. I know we're not supposed to worship any man and all that, you know, but hey, I can be proud as American to say that that's my president. That's just how I feel about it, you know. Sergeant Arms, remove him. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. You know what's sad is the Democratic Party, the only time they stood up and clapped, the only time, not the boy with the cancer, not the what they did to Riley's case, and the other case, I can't remember her name, but the only time they stood up to clap was Ukraine. Not about the peace part, because they spent this money, our money, my American money, your American money. That's the only time they clap, because we spent such and such amount of dollars on Ukraine. The only time that Communist Party stood up and clapped. I don't know about you, but if I was a Democrat today, I'd be laying low. I really would be. I would even think you would want to separate yourself from that party altogether. I mean, especially if you call yourself an American. A true blue collar, red, I don't care if you're even white collar. If you're American and you love America, you love that beautiful flag that flies over most of our homes, if you're proud of that flag, I would think that it's time to think about changing parties, wouldn't it? I mean, if you can't stand up as a party and clap on a boy with cancer, or the tragic case of Riley and the other girl, if you can't stand up as a party and clap and at least show some emotion about it, but the only time you can stand up and clap is because we spent the American people's money and spent it over to Ukraine to support them. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad that Ukraine is getting bullied or whatever you want to call it, but you know what? You make your bed, you lay in it. I was taught that at a very young age, you know. Anyways, that's about it on the political view. As American, I'm very proud of my president. Okay, and that's all I have to say about it. I think he's great, and I think he's doing great. I just hope he, keeps us all and keeps going and doing what he's supposed to do, because he's certainly kicking butt and taking names, ain't he? Ain't he? All right. Anyways, if you make sure you grab that red button up there and you hit that, and make sure you hit that bell so you get updates from the farm and family. And so that'll be it today. And as we say around here, peace and love and joy comes from knowing our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And we thank you for visiting the farm. And I will get out of here and see you on the next video.